The last time we saw actor Orlando Bloom in the Pirates of the Caribbean film was back in 2007 in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. However, according to Bloom, he may be returning for Pirates 5. Bloom recently said the following: "There have certainly been some discussions about it, and I'm open to it. That whole experience working with Johnny and Gore was really amazing for me." John, would it be a good idea for Orlando Bloom to return for the 5th Pirates movie?
I don't see how they can mess this up any more than they already have. I mean, so why not? I mean, look, by the time the 3rd Pirates of the Caribbean was done, I mean, actually, by the end of the 2nd one, I was saying it was time to move on from Bloom and Keira Knightley's characters. I liked Bloom and I liked Keira Knightley, but it just felt like this series needs to focus on Johnny Depp and they need to move on. So they still had them in the 3rd one. 3rd one was this hot, steaming pile of mess. And then they got rid of Knightley and Bloom, and they went into Pirates of the Caribbean 4, and it might have been the worst of the bunch. Although, no, I take that back. It wasn't the worst of the bunch. It had some redeeming qualities, but still not very good. Is it good for Orlando Bloom to come back? Yes. Orlando Bloom needs something because, you know, after the first Lord of the Rings series ran its course and he was done with Pirates of the Caribbean, a lot of people thought, well, now this guy's going to take off. And he did that one thing with Kirsten Dunst. What was that one?
Elizabeth Town, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, the Cameron Crowe. That's the one. It was no good, and he wasn't very good in it. So he hasn't really been able to find any traction. So The Hobbit relaunching is great for him, coming back to Pirates of the Caribbean. So, but is it good for Pirates of the Caribbean? Like I said, they did one without him, it didn't work, so why not try something different? Anyway, Christian, how do you see it?
Yeah, I'm on the same page. I tapped out after the first one.
I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one was a lot of fun, and I think that they did what a lot of studios sometimes do. It's like, oh, this was a hit, so let's make another one, and then another one. It's a trilogy. Now there's a 4th one, and now they're just kind of grasping at straws to get something going. And to bring him back, sure, like you said, John, why not? I think that he'll have a lot more, not a lot more, but he'll have more clout after the next Hobbit movie comes out because it looks like he's in the forefront a little more. He certainly was in the last one. Legolas had a lot to do, so we'll see what Legolas does in the next one. See if we care if he's in it. But for his career, sure, it works.
David, what about you?
I think it's just like a tale of two co-stars. I mean, you have Keira Knightley did the indie thing, had a lot of great success with it. You know, went on to do this great movie. She's still doing well. And then Orlando Bloom tried Elizabethtown, just didn't work out. I think he does his best work when he's in blockbusters. I even like Troy. I'm a big Troy supporter. I thought that was a fun movie. And he played a great role. I think he needs to stay in these movies to keep his career going. I think he can after the success of this next Hobbit movie.
Sorry, do you think Troy hurt him though? I mean, because he was playing like a. I agree with you that he played it well, but he went from being Legolas, and then he was such a sniveling wuss in that movie and not tough at all. I wonder if that hurt his action. But I agree. I actually like Troy as well.
If Troy had been beloved, I don't think it would have hurt him, regardless of the type of the role it was. But when you put the two back to back, right, it was kind of a sniveling character.
Yeah, holding a guy's leg as the other guy's fighting. It's just like
and then you put that with the fact that most people didn't like the film. And some people clearly did. Then I think those two things together, I think that probably did hurt Dennis.
Plus, then you add Elizabethtown to that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Cameron Crowe, but that was not a good movie. And yeah, this is good for his career because he has The Hobbit coming up, but that's ending also.
Yeah.
And you might as well just come back to a franchise that you were known for and were successful at. And I think these movies, you know, these are kind of like when we're talking about like the Transformers franchise. It's like kind of critic-proof at this point. Like even though they're making a little bit less domestically, internationally they're making a ton of money.
$1 billion.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I don't
making bank.
So I don't think the next one is going to fail. I think it's still going to do well. It just does well overseas.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.